came from the dribble. I was been saying I'ma kill him. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a... Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to... Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. Opening tip controlled by the Golden State Warriors. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good. A three-point play right at the start, and it's 3-0. Celtics have it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Durant to Thompson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Into the front court, it's Irving. 5-point game. Has a look. Kyrie Irving missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive to Curry. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Kyrie across the timeline. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Irving. Can't connect. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads one. From the painted area, won't go down. Celtics have it. To Marcus Morris. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Thompson can't get the bounce. Irving into the front court. Down by one. From long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Thompson. Now that's a contest. To Irving. Oh, he had him there for a second. Irving. And he hits.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Curry with the basketball. They trail by one. To Thompson. Green. Thompson. Shakes free and hits.
Okay, I see you throwing the ball like a quarterback in the pocket for the touchdown.
Kyrie with the rock. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down a point. Thompson to Green. Baseline drive, denied by Hayward.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Shot from the lane, won't go. Kevin Durant. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. Shot clock winding down. Tatum. And the rebound taken by Golden State. Durant across the timeline. His team up by 1. Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving to Hayward. Add 2 points to the board. Jay, would you classify him among the elites in the game, especially among wings?
It depends on what category of elite you put him in. As of right now, he would be my second-tier elite. Because when I think first-tier elite, I think Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, James Harden. I think Gordon Hayward has a chance to be there. He was on his way there before he got hurt, but time will tell.
Durant with the basketball up top. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good. Gives them a 2-point lead. Here's Irving into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Shot from in close, no good. Runner here, won't go down. The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. And a pass stolen by Boston. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
To Sean Livingston. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Livingston across the timeline. All tied up, 13 apiece. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Nothing going here on that drive. Hayward to Marcus Morris. No good. Trying to cash in off the assist.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Livingston. Jordan Bell with the dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Hayward. Message received. Well defended to Sean Livingston. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Boston with the basketball. Hayward. To Rozier. Has a chance. And he knocks it down, Jay. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Hey everyone, check this out. The first 1,000
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for the Celtics, number 11, Kyrie Irving.
No good, and no foul.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Rozier, jumper's good.
Scary Terry was born during the playoffs last year. He helped Boston achieve what many critics, including myself, thought was impossible without superstar teammates being healthy. He's a pit bull defensively, so quick laterally with a strong upper body frame and a great center of gravity. He plays with a ton of grit and determination, and that's just what you need in a depth guard who can answer the bell when called on.
And the basket good at the rim.
Marcus, the younger and higher scoring of the Morris twins, really made his mark with his team on the defensive end. When you think about heart and soul, maybe becoming the Draymond Green for the Celtics.
To Irving. Lets it fly from long range. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Two-point shot for Curry. He's looking for that touch. To Irving. Great feed. Sets it up. Short jumper won't go down. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Irving. Deep two there, won't go. Over to the right side. Irving, well defended. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 5. To Durant. Oh, emphatic slam.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Brad Stevens will change up his lineup. Irving. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Passed it off. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what you can do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And throws it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Thompson. Curry buries it.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Warriors come away with it. That's it for the first half, with the Celtics in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Irving with the basketball. Up 6. For 3, and Kyrie Irving makes good from beyond the arc. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala both on and off the court.
Tough shot. Well defended to Durant. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Another follow. No good. Durant to Curry. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Here's Durant for 2. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Ah, Steph Curry. He's 3 for 7.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Screen coming. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Irving. And he drains it. Kyrie Irving won a championship with Cleveland. He won a championship for Cleveland in that Game 7 at Golden State. How is he influenced as a player by that title?
Well, I thought he learned how to win at a really huge stage. But Kyrie's always been a leader of his own movement. At times, his voice may have been suppressed because of LeBron James, but there's no doubt about it. When you look at the young players on this roster, when they all rock Kyrie's, you know who the leader of the team is.
Warriors come up with it. Knocked loose. Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Curry. It's Boston with the rebound. Tatum. And he buries it.
I don't want to use the word streaky, but Jason Tatum tends to score in bunches. Let me tell you how. He's one of the most effective players in the league and most efficient at catching the ball on the move. A lot of players waste time in stationary positions or overindulging in triple threat jabs, but not Jason. He catches the ball directly and goes, which means he's the ideal of smart, decisive basketball.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. The deficit is 6. Kevin Durant lets it go. A fundamental shot right there. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To Irving.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Tatum. And Green able to pull down the rebound. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 6. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Morris. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Boston.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Stepping in for the Celtics, number 12, Terry Rozier.
It's Steph for 2. Just off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Irving. Has a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And the finish at the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Goes to the left side. Hayward. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Celtics have the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Horford with the rebound. Kyrie across the timeline. Up by 6. Beyond the arc for 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Green. He throws it down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Celtics have it.
I got ball.
Kyrie. And the Warriors have the rebound. Green to Durant. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Flat out, KD is unguardable. He's the most gifted scorer in the league, period. We saw that during the NBA Finals last year. He has that size and that length. He can take advantage of anybody and elevate it around the rim.
Durant across the timeline. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Thompson to Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Warriors with 4 to shoot to Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys trail now by 4. 4-3. No good. That's great defense. Warriors have it. Thompson to Green. Missed the wide open look.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy tip.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Oh, had him going there for a second. Kyrie lets it go, unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup. Curry. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
And I've been seeing a lot of barking back and forth between the players and the fans. I actually like that. I think that gets the players more engaged in the game, in particular sometimes when the game seems like it's dead air.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry, that's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
Ed, I don't know what was said at halftime, but whatever the coach said, it worked. This second half performance has been unreal.
Kevin Durant lets it fly and scores. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Irving to Marcus Morris. Great dish to set it up. Tatum. He was all over him. Curry into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Durant. Tough shot. He hits.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Gets it in the left corner. To Irving. Fires the three. Misfires. It's no good. Irving knocks it down. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Durant. That's blocked by Irving. Going the other way.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Durant. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Irving. That misses with 3 seconds left. Long key from 3/4 court. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
24 hours. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No. No, no, no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Chill. Told her bye, bye, bye. Chill. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Chill. Got a lot of chill on me. Yeah. Couple M's in jewelry. Chill. I'm a rich like just eat. Chill. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Chill. Small mother. Just made my flight. Make 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. Just want to. I ain't want to tell you that, mama. Main dogs cash just laying on the floor. All this I saw me dripping. Kicking, she tripping. I'm too rich to listen. Ooh. I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie, lie. Ooh. No, you can't spend it. Not ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Yeah, we out here.
No, I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be
About to be on that IT shit.
Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, all the broke bag. 24, time to show 'em whatever. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade, I might cut fifth for fade, blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8", new wave, stars shining all in your face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game, wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid, hate, I begin to it, getting paid, get away. Gotta meditate, get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the...
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Denver Nuggets. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Pfizer Forum in Milwaukee. That's the start they were looking for just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Giannis reminds me of Kevin Durant, and obviously their relationship has evolved even to the point where publicly KD gave him advice, and that was to play for himself. You think about the similarities, KD playing at OKC before he left for a bigger market in Golden State could be similar to the fate that of Giannis. But Giannis is a guy born of Nigerian parents, from Greece, loves small market towns, has a crack in his cell phone, likes to push a shopping cart down the aisle like anybody else. But it doesn't matter because the lights can shine bright for wherever Giannis decides to play.
Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
To Middleton. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. Denver's got it. Knocked loose. Bucks have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Hill. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Thomas. Not that time. He misses. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good. Off the mark. To Middleton. Fires the three. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Martin into the front court. 10-2 the score. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Yeah, I know. Will Barton got some votes for 6th Man of the Year, and he finished 4th and all about him. But last year, his stock was at an all-time high.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Thomas. Here comes the screen. To Thomas. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Hill to Lopez. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Whoa, Chris Middleton. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Won't go down. And look out. Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Thon Maker. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Stepping in for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 9.
Here's a chance from long range. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Nuggets have the possession. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. DiVincenzo to Adetokounmpo. Not that time.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Jamal Murray. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
And a throwdown.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Missed a wide open look. George Hill. He's now shooting 5 for 7. That's it for the first quarter. The Bucks in command of this one. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
To Millsap. To Adetokunbo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Will Barton. Deep two there, won't go. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Offensive board. It's blocked by Millsap.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Bledsoe. And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. Barton into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Millsap. Not that time. Bledsoe at the basketball. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Great hustle. That's what you like to see.
Entering the game for Denver.
It's claimed by Milwaukee. To Adetokunbo. Gets it in the left corner. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
And finishes strong.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo, deep left corner. Middleton. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
George Hill, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Jamal Murray. And the rebound taken by Lopez. To Middleton. Shot from the lane won't go. To Lopez. Lets it fly from long range. Brook Lopez continues to expand his game. Well defended, he still finds a way.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To George Hill. Shot won't go. Around the perimeter. To Middleton. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Thomas with the basketball. His guys down big. They go to Jokic, down low. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 3 for 3 in this first half.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Millsap. Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, it took a while, Jay, but he hits his first 3 of the game here tonight.
Yeah, couldn't really get one to fall in the first quarter, but he stayed the course and did a good job of squaring his shoulders to the basket.
George Hill to Middleton. Lays it up and in.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
For three, that's off the side of the rim, short. Hill across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Hill. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Thomas into the front court. Down a bundle. Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw, good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Nuggets with the basketball. Millsap. Nice pass to set things up.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Middleton. Not getting the bounce. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Jamal Murray. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
That's a heady play for Chris Middleton. Hand in his face, he still buries the three. Denver ball right now.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Paul Millsap, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. A couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Will Barton. Count the basket inside.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Hill. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Nuggets have the possession, and they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Jokic. Nikola Jokic. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Bucks have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Hill. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're in
We got London on the track.
Much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. Then give back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us in them, gon' hack. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got hundreds. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the price is. I don't with this for this. We got. Down to that. They don't take none of the artists, so I'm. Problem when you see me, get it. 8212 was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I heard the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them do my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, chauffeur limousines. Before I got $65,000 on jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion, skirt the Testarossa. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older, had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying they supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this about my I got a now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the 4th down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KD. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up.
Yeah, 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 I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, 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 I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Claim it, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. You done what? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Knew that I come from the start. Or she was texting. She called. Leaving them gone. Yeah. She on. Dreaming we on. Yeah. Ay. Drop is a coupe. Dropping the top of my car. Ay. I cannot click, man, she playing her part. Yeah. Ay. Life is new, I like dark. Ay. Asking myself how I she leave her like in the dark. Like, leave me alone. Run it out the box. Ay. Leave me alone. You done what? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Ay. Leave me alone. Yeah. You can't play me, I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that. My like I'm Lil Kodak. No, where it ain't good at. I can't sweat you. I'm like who that? I can't sweat you. I don't do that. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I'm with you, but I kept with you cause you different. You can't play your part. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I'm with you from the start. Hey, I cannot not playing a part. Like, leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. You done what? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. Yeah.
From the back porch, back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough, it's just. Man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep it ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue, be so frank. In the top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, burn everybody. Painting wife, go money to something. Bang, bang. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my? You're on the floor, I'm still holding my. Got me talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel
Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't have no money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Come be talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Now bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Now bet you go. Oh, ice went down. I'ma show them I'm in. They wish down, they put down money. All them clowns never help nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I can't have no money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. See you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. I bet you can. Love the weekend. Love the weekend. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. I bet you can. My like. My like. My like.
Max out. My God. So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, dude.
Mike Wilmer.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. What time you wanna you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would die bad on my luck, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close funds, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up fight that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss. Come through. What time you wanna ain't got no time to get in. I can't leave my foot down bad like that. Guess I'm just gon' slow. Partner say he got. This where I'm focused. Need to focus more. That's ain't no. He ain't gon' like that. Step on my free world out there in the bluffy side. Just might see me and can't turn me down. This ain't that vert. Got all was on we could. Got off them. Got up every time I feel the dirt. Got up every time I feel the dirt. You look. Fair to mention when you gossip in your kitchen. High up, down in prison. High up, down in trenches. Come through. What time you wanna?
What time you wanna
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't playing no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame. So I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That bird, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had the friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait. Hop up in this race. No, this not a date. This a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late. Think it's past 8. Took to my place, baby. Me like some. Wait, call Jake. Think I need the face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool. I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends I might put them on the gram.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Boston Celtics. Opening tip won by the Nuggets. They get it first as we're underway at the Pepsi Center. To Millsap. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
Boston with the basketball. Count the bucket for 2.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Jokic. Slam dunk.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Trust. You want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Jamal Murray at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 89%. And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
To Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Porter. Jamal Murray. He was all over him. Irving with the basketball. They trail by 2. Here comes the screen. Irving to Horford. Picked up by the Nuggets.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Runners good there.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
From long range, his first effort off the mark. Jokic to Millsap. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Paul Millsap. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the Denver Nuggets, number 0.
Irving. Tatum. Another chance. Working the outside. To Hayward. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Has a look. Hayward with a shot, no good. To Jaylen Brown. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Hayward. Irving. Nuggets have it. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you tell him with the easy lay.
Going back to the pre-K days, Jay. Kyrie Irving. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
No, I missed a short one there.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
To Irving. It's Denver's ball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Rozier with it. Looking to make something happen. Count the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Thomas with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. It remains Nuggets basketball. Has a chance. Martin's shot, no good. To Jaylen Brown. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
And a pass stolen by Boston.
Hey, left.
The assist from number 42, Al Horford.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. This game is all tied up. A tight ball game thus far. 15 all as we start the second quarter. Rozier into the front court. He'll run the offense. Beyond the arc for 3. Defense all over Rozier. Can't connect. To Will Barton. Lets it fly from long range. Heat check needed. When Will Barton gets going, look out.
Yeah, I know Will Barton got some votes for 6th man of the year, and he finished 4th and all about him. But last year, his stock was at an all-time high, and he posted career best numbers across the board at 27 years old. It's good to see him play in the NBA the same way he played in the streets of Baltimore growing up.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, That's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Celtics come away with it. Knocked loose. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
New blood coming in for both sides. Celtics have it. Kyrie gets a look. Can't hit. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Martin into the front court. Leads just a point. Fires the three. It's rebounded by the Celtics.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
And the rebound belongs to Denver. Stuffs it down with authority.
Yeah, I know Will Barton got some votes for 6th man of the year, and he finished 4th in all the balloting. But last year, his stock was at an all-time high, and he posted career best numbers across the board at 27 years old. It's good to see him play in the NBA the same way he played in the streets of Baltimore growing up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down a point. For three, that's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Murray into the front court. His team up by 1. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Irving. Picked up by the Nuggets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, the one thing you don't have to worry about with Michael Porter Jr. is him lacking confidence. Before the NBA draft, he called himself a mix between Kevin Durant, Giannis, and Tracy McGrady. Big shoes to fill.
From the outside, oh, and a putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's Irving into the front court. Down by 1. To Marcus Morris. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Denver ball right now. And the slam.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Porter. Slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. Murray to the basket, but it won't go. To Horford. It's blocked by Millsap. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Paul Millsap. Brad Stevens will change up his lineup. To Hayward. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
To number 1. That's his first personal foul. The Nuggets are now in the penalty.
Hayward.
Trap.
And he buries it.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. To Will Barton. Jokic. Slam dunk, Will Barton.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Time expires. The Nuggets in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. 4-3. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. Millsap not getting the bounce. Into the front court, it's Irving. The deficit now up to 5. And scores.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
To Millsap. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Irving brings the ball up court. Gets it in the left corner to Marcus Morris. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Marcus, the younger and higher scoring of the Morris twins, really made his mark with his team on the defensive end. When you think about heart and soul, maybe becoming the Draymond Green for the Celtics.
Irving into the front court. His guys down 3. And strokes it. To Millsap. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Irving to Marcus Smart. Irving. Fires the 3. Contested shot. Marcus Morris can't hit. Millsap to Jokic. From the painted area, won't go down. Irving with the basketball. They're down 3. He gets it. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala, both on and off the court.
And Nikola Jokic with the 3. You have to respect every aspect of his game. Kyrie with the rock to Marcus Smart. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Kyrie across the timeline. Our score all even in this third quarter. To Marcus Morris. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. To Porter. Missed a wide open look. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Nuggets, number 24,
Irving. To Marcus Smart from long range. And the rebound's taken by Plumlee. Murray into the front court. Down 3. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound taken by Brown. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Irving. To Marcus Smart. Irving. That's good D. Shot no good. Murray with the basketball. Final minute to play in this third quarter. Shot from the lane won't go. Here's Irving into the front court. Up by 3. Here comes the screen. Kyrie. The screen sets him up for 2. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
To Millsap. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Celtics have the lead. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. And a lot of people might not have expected this to be a one-score game this late. But wait, Jay, we have ourselves a ball game.
Ed, I've been in this situation so many times as a team that's been the favorite. You expect to win the ball game, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a true battle. This looks like it could be anybody's game right now.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Celtics have it. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
This game is too tight for you not to convert.
Thomas, that's smart with the rebound. To Horford. Irving. That's how you defend. To Jokic. Thomas. Barton. Passed it off. Lets it fly from long range, and he buries it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. To Jokic. Millsap. He'll take that any day.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To Jokic. That's blocked by Irving.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Irving. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of him.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Get buckets, don't get buckets. Get buckets on him.
To Jokic. To the outside. Fires the three. Not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Nice pass to set things up.
And, Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Celtics have it. Irving. Tatum. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Jokic goes to the left side. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
Oh, yeah, let's go, try. Yep.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. Can't connect.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Marcus Smart. For three. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. Barton to Millsap. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he knocks it down, Jay.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
4-3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Jokic to Thomas. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Millsap. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Hayward to Irving. Here comes the screen. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Thomas to Millsap. And a throwdown.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Marcus Morris. Terrific vision. Shot denied by Jokic.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Big finish at the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Irving. And he's yet to hit one from deep. It's no good. Hayward. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Irving. Fires the three. Still can't buy one from distance. It's no good. Thomas buries it into three.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Got your with me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me.
I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Wanna can I vibe? Box 5 on it. Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the singing like Jodeci. Cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took a smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one getting paid for it. They got us a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for. Saint Laurent on my feet.
Got your with me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me.
I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Wanna can I vibe? Box 5 on it. Get live.
I told that for me. Drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm dropping the top and showing it. Run to the money, we tryna get fit. I got my mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived with 25. We sell out the whole facility. Not liking your vibe, your energy. I came from the with Kimberly. Assembly, we had a good time in Italy. Yo, these be lying by loyalty. Get on my knee, praying to God to cover me.
I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me.
I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Wanna can I vibe? Box 5 on it. Get live, yeah. Homeside, yeah. Give me rides, yeah.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that in my want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I've been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spraying out the tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No living like 5. Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you. Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Duck Mo's at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no. I got what you want, what you